Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this new kitchen appliance I got. We do a lot of cooking here, and I was looking on Amazon, and I have like a cheaper flat griddle, and I find that we're starting to use it a lot, and because it doesn't, you don't get a lot of dishes to do, not dishes, pots and pans you gotta scrub all over again. When you're done, you just wipe this down and you're done. You ain't gotta go over there and rinse that pot and rinse that frying pan and all that nonsense. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be. I got this from Amazon, and I seen the price, and I had a gift card from Amazon. So I had credit on Amazon. So I said, man, that would be ideal. I have the perfect spot for it. I have room for it. And I want to try one of these because I love the other griddle. The thing with this is it's not non-stick coated like the cheaper griddles that you get at Walmart. So you got to make it non-stick. In order to make it non-stick, you have to season it, and it takes a while. So after you see how nice it looks right now, it looks good, but you don't want it to look like that. This is going to end up looking over time black, and that's the film it builds up and bakes onto here over time, and it builds up a natural way of non-sticking. Okay, so I thought it'd be a cool video, and I just wanted to give you a holster update. The whole website's been revamped and fine-tuned, so you should go over there and check it out. It's a lot easier to find categories, a lot easier to pick all your stuff out you want for your holster before you check out, and let me know what you think of that. It just makes it easier, fast, and because I know how I am, I'm impatient, so I base on how I am to make it for you guys. So anyway, you get some detergent, a good amount of it, and soap, detergent and some warm water, and there's a waxy coating on here to keep it's packing grease, all right, to keep it from corroding when they ship it. So I already did this twice. All right, this is the third time. So I just want to make sure the person that showed me how to do this, it's really important you get all that grease off, because it's not oil. It's like a wax packing grease. Like when you get your AK, a lot of overseas AKs or balls in the guns, whatever the fuck you call them things, have packing grease on them. Not as much as that, but same idea, you know what I mean? So, don't use Ballistone, right? It's not a gun. So I got a damp rag and wipe all the detergent off or the soap. They recommend you use the strongest detergent like you can get, like the kind you use to wash your clothes. But if you don't have it, just do it more, that's all. Just do it more. So that's the first step. First step is getting cut. Damn. So I'll let that dry. And then what I'm going to do is turn this on all the way up as high as it goes. And I'm going to do it now. I got to plug it in. Another thing, there's no switch. So if you have kids, just plug it and unplug it, because they can come up and just turn that handle. So when you're done, just remember unplug it. So I'm going to turn the heat up as far as it can, and this particular one goes up to 300, which for the shit we do is hot enough. So I'm going to let that heat up, and then after it gets real hot, actually I think I'm going to put the oil on now. No, I'll put the oil on now. So you get some vegetable oil, and it has to be the high temperature vegetable oil so it doesn't smoke a lot, but it will smoke. So don't worry, that's normal. Okay? So you're gonna, I hate to use my hand. See what I got here. Out of paper towels, using the hand. And just coat the whole thing heavily. And I'm just hoping this thing don't use a lot of electricity, because it's humming. It's kind of scary. So we'll see. I don't think so. It's only 110. So we're going to coat it real heavy with vegetable oil. And you got to do this 4 times. You have to do it 4 times. Okay, it's very heavy coat. So I'm trying to get all the spots where I feel it's not slippery. Okay, so when that heats up, it's going to smoke like a bitch. So we're going to open the window. And I'm trying to do this before the baby gets home, because I'm a caring grandpa. Okay, so when I start smoking, I'll put the camera back on. So it's still heating up. It takes a while. Like I said, that's really thick steel. Starting to get hot now. I'm going to say it probably takes to get it full temperature at least 10 minutes. And that's long. But you want something, you know, this is good. This thing will last forever. And when it's all ready to go, I think I'll be glad I got it. Anyway, so while that's heating up, I wanted to show you this holster. I just did this for a buddy, a local guy. It's called Black Camo. I think I'm going to start stocking it. People, every time I show it, I get an email saying, can I get black camo? Then I got to order it. But it only takes a couple days to get here. Glock 30S, as you can see. And the cool thing is it also fits a Glock 30. So if you have a Glock 30S or a Glock 30, if you have a holster for either one of them, mine anyway, what I do is I make it for a Glock 21, which will fit a Glock 30, and just cut it down to the size of the slide. So say I make it for a Glock 30, it doesn't matter. If you have a 30S, it fits because the 30S is the same right here as a Glock 30. The 30S frame is a Glock 30 frame with a Glock 36 slide on the top. That's what it is. So it will fit both holsters because the key to the fit is right in this area, not this. Okay? So I just wanted to... Oh, and these... I'm starting to use these heavy duty clips, which they are an option now on the website. They're upcharged, but man, I'll tell you what, I've had one on for 6 months now, and it's fantastic. It really is. I'll never go back to plastic. So there that is. But I got good plastic, you know, I got good plastic clips. They're good ones. Alright, what the fuck's this thing doing now? It's not smoking yet. So when it smokes, we'll be back. Alright, so it's smoking. Okay, it's not like smoke. It's kind of like, yeah, I guess it is smoke. It's the oil burning. So see, that's a nice big brown spot in the middle. That's what you want. So now that it's smoking, if you hear that popping, it's probably because there's water from me washing it, and when water hits oil when it's hot, it pops. So that's what you're hearing. But you can see the brown spot. That's what you want. So that's going to start making its own natural non-stick surface. So now that it's smoking, which is good, I'm going to turn it off, let it cool all the way down, and then squeegee all the excess oil off, and then do it again. So you got to do it 4 times. That's what they recommend. So it takes a little time, but once you're done, and you'll never use soap on it ever again, ever. Okay, you just clean it with a damp rag, and then clean it as best you can, and then put a light coat of vegetable oil on it when you're done, which takes 2 seconds, and that's it, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to do this 3 more times, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to do it 1 more time. As you can see, it's getting nice and black. You can see there was a little crusty thing here. I just had to scrape them off, but it's fine. When I do it again, they'll be gone. Well, we'll see what happens. So I'm done. I just did it like 3 or 4 times. I think I did it 4 times. And that black spot, as you cook through time, will go all the way to the edges, and that's what you want. So you don't try to scrape that off. Sorry, I had a Joe Biden moment. My tongue got paralyzed. Don't try to scrape that black stuff off. All right, you just want to just wipe it down. Okay. So the thing with these is, it's not like cooking at home on the frying pan when you need a little butter. You can put butter on it, but you need oil, and you need a lot of it. You know what I mean? You got to really squirt it on. And because if you don't, your eggs are going to stick, and you're not going to be able to flip them over, and you're going to be cursing and all that stuff. But that's all I can show you. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not a professional, inside griddle dude, but it might be helpful to you. All right, have a good one.